welcome back to Double Scoop. So today I'm going to do my version of the Q&A so you guys can get to know me better. We just saw Enelia's and she's super funny, and the other half of my scoop, so besties for life. So I thought I'd give you some insight into who I am so you can get to know us a little bit better. So I'm going to be trying to answer the same questions that she asked herself, and hopefully they match up, but if not, sorry, I tried my best. So the first question she said is, what's your name? So my name's Alexis. I'm the other half of Double Scoop. Everything she said still stands true. I am more awkward in my opinion. So there's that. Where are you from? I am from Florida, so I still live here. I've moved around a bit, but right now we're here, but we are thinking about moving, so who knows how long we're actually here for. How old are you? Unfortunately, I am 30, and that sucks. And Annie is the younger one by only like a few months, so she's still up there. So don't let her fool you. So what do you do for a living? So I have a regular 9-to-5 job. I'm also a mom, not a stay-at-home mom. I wish I was a stay-at-home mom, but no. I'm also a mom, so I do take care of my 2 children. And if I didn't have enough on that, I am also a PhD student. So I am finishing up my PhD right now. I am all but dissertation, so that means that I've finished all my coursework. I have my project approved. It's just finishing my project and writing about it. But good news for me, I'm already finished with my project. So it's literally just writing, and I'm in the time crunch of I should be graduating by, hopefully, fingers crossed, next summer. So yeah. My PhD is in biology, specifically forensic biology. I work with finding human microbial DNA from the abdomens of flies, which is kind of really gross, but forensic biology is where it's at. What languages do you speak? Only English. I wish I could speak other languages, but my brain barely speaks English anymore. Being a mom does that to you, so it's a lot. Why did you start this channel? So me and Enelia really wanted to document our lives and like have things that we could look back to, and also for like our future families to like know like how we were as friends. So it's not just like, oh, they say they were friends. Like they could eventually like watch back and look at the memories, as well as us. We could watch back and look at the memories and see how goofy and awkward and silly we are, because 100% that is all we are. We are definitely Akko Tacos. And we're so awkward. But we just really wanted to do something fun with each other, and kind of, we hang out all the time and we FaceTime all the time, and we're trying to convince our husbands to move closer to each other, but it's not really working. But maybe one day, fingers crossed, we'll be like neighbors. But yeah, we just wanted to document our time and do this because we're always on FaceTime anyways. Might as well like have it so future generations or family or whatever can kind of view and see how awkward we are and what we do on our day-to-day awkward lives. So what can viewers expect from your videos? Awkwardness. They can also, you guys can expect to see things like organization videos, day in the lives, random chit chat vlogs, like what we do. You'll see our horrible influences on each other. So a lot of shopping videos. Somehow somebody always convinces somebody to shop. I do a lot of couponing, so I can show couponing and how to save money for your family. And then we have an embarrassing amount of Disney trips we typically do every year. We typically go to Disney once a month, and that's only because honestly we live in the state of Florida, so it's very, very easy for us, as well as we are Disney Vacation Club members. So we don't pay to stay in the resorts. We just pay maintenance yearly. So it's a better deal than like always buying hotel rooms. So we like save money in a way, but yeah, we still spend it. I mean, they got us at some point in time. But yeah, we typically go at least once a month, so you can see a lot of Disney content and Orlando content as we go there. I know right now we have 2 trips in July planned, and then we have a September concert. October we're going to Disney. I think we might be going to Disney in November, and for sure we're going in December. Those are the pre-planned trips that you can look forward to seeing in the future. So yeah, it's just a bunch of random videos just documenting our lives. Honestly, like, it's what we do on the day-to-day and how we live our life, and we're just who we are, and we hope you like it, but if you don't, oh well, it's still us. What inspired your channel name? Well, for us, it's very similar to what Enelia said. We look very similar. So we always get, are we twins? So we thought like we wanted to do like a spoof in a way on having like that twin essence. So we thought double scoop was like a good way to embody that, like that we're twins but not twins, because you know, 2 scoops can never be the same. Technically, you can have 2 of the same, or you could choose 2 different ones. So we just like double scoop, and we thought it was really cute. What are your hobbies and passions? So, my hobbies would be cooking and baking. I really enjoy baking. I try to bake every day for my family. I normally make fresh homemade bread every day for them, and then sometimes cookies and different sweets and treats. Yeah, and I do some sewing, and I'm really big on the Cricut, so I do a lot of handmade crafts and things like that, like you saw for Father's Day, where I used the kids' handprints and then use the Cricut to cut out different stickers of like the fishing pole with the heart and things like that. I also make shirts on the Cricut, so sometimes you'll see like matching shirts in the vlog. But yeah, I like to do a lot of crafty things like that, and I sew. And yeah, those are pretty much my hobbies and passions. What's a fun fact people don't usually know about you? So for me, I think the most fun fact is that I used to be a singer. I sang semi-professionally. I traveled the world for singing and traveled the United States for singing. I did opera singing, so not super popular, but yeah, that's what I did. And then I decided to pick a more realistic career after that, because I definitely didn't want to travel my whole life. I definitely wanted to settle and be kind of in the same place and not be living out of a suitcase. So that's what kind of led me out of that passion and career. What's your favorite book, movie, or TV show? Favorite book? There are so many, but I guess for me it's not like a singular book, but it's an author. I really enjoy Carrie Maniscalco. She has a variety of books that she's put out. Her historical fiction books, like her Jack the Ripper book, and all of those series were really good, and her new Throne series is really good, and I'm really looking forward to her release of her next book, which comes out February 2026, so I will be getting that book for sure and probably finishing it same day. Movie, I don't really watch movies. If I had to pick a movie, I'd probably say The Muppets. I don't know why, but The Muppets crack me up. And then favorite TV show. There are so many good TV shows. I really can't pick a favorite. Grey's Anatomy always holds dear and true. That is a good show. I also enjoy Bones. That's a very good show too. Recently, though, I've been watching the America's Sweetheart on Netflix, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader documentary. They give me hope that I could do it too, right? But no. I know I am the most awkward and like, no, it would never happen. But, you know, dream big. Why not? If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? If I could travel anywhere, I would for sure go to Italy. I would love to see where my heritage is from and to go see the different things. I also enjoy seeing things like catacombs, so I would really like to see like the variety of catacombs throughout Italy, and I would like to know more about the Vatican, unlock those secrets. You never know. But yeah, Italy. What's your go-to comfort food? My go-to comfort food would probably be pizza. Like, I don't know. Pizza just sounds good. I'm not like a big foodie, but pizza, I guess. Do you have any pets? Yes, we have tons of pets here. So we have 5 dogs, and they range from over 100 pounds to a singular pound. So our giant dog, his name is Aries. He is a pit bull. So he weighs over 100 pounds. Then we have 3 smaller dogs. They're like medium. I mean, they're small in comparison to Aries, but they weigh anywhere from 10 to 7 pounds. So we have Harmony, Melody, and Aruba. They are all Shih Tzus. And then our smallest dog, Symphony, she weighs a singular pound, and she is a Yorkie. We also have 3 ferrets. Yes, 3. Their names are Dasher, Killer Frost, or we call her Snow sometimes, and Champagne. So yeah, we have 3 ferrets. We have a turtle that we rescued, so we are rehabbing that turtle to hopefully re-release to the wild. By wild, I mean my neighbor's pond. He hand feeds them every day, so the turtles have like a routine, but we're trying to get the turtle that we found that was hurt on the side of the road a little bit bigger so it can acclimate well into that pond situation. And then finally, we have 6 chickens. So we're big on, in my family, trying to kind of garden and have our own eggs and things like that and be able to sustain our own food versus having to buy it in grocery stores. So we do have 6 chickens right now, which you will see. I am building a bigger chicken coop with my husband, so we will be filming that so you guys can see that. And yeah, those are all, I mean, the chickens, they're kind of pets, but they don't have names. So, but yeah, those are the animals that I have. What's your hidden talent? I guess I could say singing. I mean, I don't really have any talent in my opinion, but I mean, if we want to call it a talent, being awkward. Like, I could make any situation that would be normal for another person super awkward. So I call that a hidden talent. And then, what's something on your bucket list? For me, I would say going to like a really old library, or I've always also wanted to go, this is the nerd in me, to Oregon for the Halloween Town Festival that they have, because I am obsessed with that movie in the fall. I watch all of them. However, like the last one when they changed Marnie, not cool, but I still watch it. But I would really like to go to that and see like the giant Halloween Town pumpkin. I think that'd be really freaking cool. Or even going to like Salem and seeing like where the witches were. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. If you have any other questions or want to know anything, leave a comment down below for both me and Enelia, and we'll try to answer them in a joint Q&A video in the future. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!